Welcome to the Horseshoe, where the Buckeyes come out victorious in the 109th plane of the Border Battle. And for all the talk about Urban Meyer's spread offense, we're going to throw it around the field. He kept it on the ground in an absolute slugfest.
Kind of looked like Trussell ball.
He did.
Didn't it? Funny, Jim Trussell here this weekend with the 02 National Championship team. Funny, the last team that went undefeated, but these Buckeyes trying to replace those Buckeyes. Jim Trussell back at the shoe, up on the shoulders, honored on the 10-year anniversary of the national championship. Opening drive, Braxton Miller aggressive, looking deep down the middle of the field to Devin Smith. This all the way inside the 10-yard line, goes for a 61-yard pickup. Leads to a tough 3-yard Carlos Hyde touchdown run. Buckeyes in front early 7-0. Wolverines back at him. This a 3rd and 2 from the 25. Devin Gardner hits Roy Roundtree for the first down and a ton more. The Dayton native up the sideline goes 75 yards to tie this up at 7. Second quarter, off a turnover, Gardner pushes in another touchdown, just gets it to the line, makes it a 14-10 Maize and Blue lead. Next possession, Miller back to pass on 3rd down, but he's leveled by Frank Clark. It's a blindside crushing hit. Braxton did walk off the field. He returns without a blemish. Inside of 2 to go in the second quarter. Philly Brown just sneaks inside the pylon, makes up for an earlier fumble, and the Buckeyes back in front 17-14. But not for long. Don't get comfortable. With a minute to go, the Wolverines keep it on the ground with Denard Robinson at quarterback. However, Shoelace rips one off, a 67-yard touchdown. You kidding me? That's a huge statement. Wolverines lead 21-17. To the second half, after a third quarter Buckeye field goal, Christian Bryant knocks the ball out of Robinson's hands. Nathan Williams jumps on it, the first Michigan turnover of the game, but the Bucks miss a field goal. They struggled inside the red zone. We go to the fourth quarter. Wolverines still down 2, backed up inside the 20. Gardner desperately trying to make something happen, but he's stripped. Ball goes back to the 10-yard line. Travis Howard on top of it, and the Bucks are in business, but they have to settle for 3. Wolverines ball. 5 to go. They trail 26-21. Gardner in unfamiliar territory trying to pull this out at the shoe. Devin with a second, fourth quarter turnover. It's an interception by C.J. Barnett that clinches a second half shutout by the Bucks. Gardner finishes 11-20 for 171 yards. Hyde polishes it off with another first down. He dominates the ground game, 146 yards, and Ohio State officially wins their 9th in 11 years, 26-21 the final, and the Buckeye defense leads the way. These Buckeyes, the 6th team in program history to go undefeated.
A little unusual, though. This team doesn't get a chance to go for a national championship because of the bowl ban, but there is the question out there, and it didn't take long for it to be asked. Should the Buckeyes get an AP national championship?
I'm trying to picture the headline here. I've had enough headlines. I don't need any more. The quote I like out there is that I think this team could play and compete with any team in the United States of America as of now.
And a lot of people say that we didn't play any good teams, but at the same time, it's still hard to go undefeated in college football. And you see now there's only one undefeated team, so right now I feel like we are one of the best teams, and we proved that we are the best team.
We feel great about this win. It was a lot of fun. They're a good football team, and we're going to celebrate tonight and get back to work pretty soon.
Losing a rivalry game like this, it hurts enough, but especially when you feel like you shot yourself in the foot, and that was the feeling in the Michigan locker room after the game.
Hard to win football games when you turn the ball over 4 times. You don't convert on short yardage situations, and we didn't do that in the second half.
We had three turnovers in the third quarter, in the second half, and that's not acceptable to win the game. So
yeah, I think that the defense responded well at times, but at the end of the day, we didn't execute and didn't do enough to win.
So a party going on all night long in Columbus, but really a weird atmosphere. A team goes 12-0, and people think, what if?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Therapy for these Ohio State fans. It's been a rough year and a half, but you know what? There is that chance of that national championship. They're just going to have to wait and see.